Hey guys, Fox here, and welcome back to my collection inspection. Today's been a day. It started off great. I think I look cute. I was having a good day. I was like, I'm gonna go get my groceries and all that fun stuff, and then I got back to my apartment, only to find out that my the battery, I didn't know this at the time, but the battery in my garage thing wasn't working. So I couldn't get into the garage, so I sat around for like 45 minutes trying to figure out how to get into the garage because there was no street access to my apartment. And the only available streets in downtown LA, so the only available street parking is metered parking. I'm like, I have a free spot. It's not free, I pay for it. In the garage, I'm not paying a metered parking when I can't even get my groceries in through the outside. So I got annoyed, and I was gonna be doing a lot more, but I'm annoyed. So now we're just gonna do this. So this game is, oh, there's a sequel. The game that we're inspecting today is Yes, Your Grace. Now, I don't know if this is at all like Sort the Court or Reigns. I didn't feel like plugging in my controller because I was assuming I'm not going to need it, but I guess we're going to find out. So I don't know too much about it. Hold on, can I turn it? I want to... Okay, there wasn't really, yeah. It's also like hella windy outside, like ridiculously windy. And there's a palm tree like right in front of my window, so I'm just watching it go like this. But also the screen in my window is loose, so when it's windy you just hear it like moving like that. So I'll try to minimize it on the mic as much as I can, but I can't do anything about the wind. And I can't control, I look cute, we're gonna get stuff done while I look cute, even if I can't control the wind. So it would be nice if I could control the wind. I'm not a huge fan of wind. Anyway, new game. Tough choices, it won't be possible. Okay, so it is like that. Sometimes your subjects will have spiteful intentions, sometimes life will get in the way. Cool. Let's see. I just needed a game that was like not terribly challenging to play, because my brain just doesn't want to. Alright, click on the petitioner to call them forth. Oh, click on the petitioner. Me clicking on the text. I read it and then I didn't do it. It is time, Your Grace. Click on the throne to step down. I had better put on the crown. Is this the crown? Explore rooms to find items of interest. Okay. Do I have to, is it just clicking? Is that all I have to do? You can find your inventory in the lower left corner. Select an item to interact with it. Crown of King Davern. Am I King Davern? It's getting a bit rusty. Wear it. You can leave any room by walking to the edge of the screen or by selecting the doors. How do I walk? Do I click? Oh, I just click. It's literally just clicking. Brain, it's clicking. Can I go this way? Oh, this is a map of your castle. Click on the castle wall to go there. Okay. Your Grace. Hi. Oh, I didn't see me. A deserter. Found one of ours hiding in a shed. Shed? Why would you do this, Sobek? There's too many of them. We have no chance of winning. If you let him off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to hold the sword, Your Grace. Even the least brave soldiers are essential. There's no place for cowards. Even the least brave soldiers are essential. With courage, we will defeat the enemy, no matter the odds. Let him loose, General. Go and stand for Davern. Thank you, Your Grace. I don't know if that's really like gonna do anything, but do I go back here? Where am I going? Over here. Here? Oh, that window's broken. Who are you? Your Grace. Can I go this way? He said over here, but he didn't tell me where to go. I'm already lost. Like in here? You need to give me more instructions than that. Ah. This has Kingdom Two Crowns vibes. Archers? Or just Kingdom? Oh, do I have to click them? For Davern. Did we lose? Yes, Your Grace. Oh, okay, thank you. Guess that's it. End of the game. Don't need to play it anymore. 1 year earlier. Oh, if that's where we're headed, then we're fucked. Okay. My light is like directly in the way of the text. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here I come. You found me. Well done, Father. Come now, Lorsulia. It's not that often we can do this. She wasn't hiding. She was just standing there. Oh, I told you I don't want to play. Aren't you too old for this? Lorsulia, that's no way to speak to your father. Lorsulia is a stick in the mud. Shut it, Asalia. We can see you from miles away. Got you. Shouldn't have insulted your sister from across the gardens. She always has to ruin everything. She's so proud she couldn't even find a place to hide. I wasn't even trying to play. I don't want to play. Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh wait, you can't write. Of course I can, you nitwit. Cut it out, both of you. Okay. Are you also my child? No, you are my wife. It is kind of hard to tell. Sometimes it's the same thing in these times. Oh, you know I'm not playing with you, darling. The sun finally came out. Let me enjoy it. Do I have more children? These roses make this place smell amazing. It's very calming. No wonder our girls like to spend time here. Okay. So I'm just clicking on things to try... Oh, there's another... Hold on, there's another child over here. And here's the little one. No! I was doing so well. You must have cheated. Or peeked. I demand another trial of the game. How official. Maybe next time, Sidani. Forgive me, Your Grace. I interrupt? I hate to interrupt, but soon your subjects... Oh my god. This is how my day is going. This is what happens, okay? I hate to interrupt, but your subject will soon arrive. I haven't had coffee, okay? I had like 2 sips of a Dunkin's coffee and then I got pissed off. Alright, enough games. The throne awaits. Grevno, week 1. The petitioners will start queuing in a moment, Your Grace. We really need to shorten the visiting hours. Aurelia? Can you go and speak to Lorsulia, my dear? I've tried talking to her, but she won't respond. I don't know what's gotten into her recently. Maybe she'll open up to you a bit more. She's probably wandering about at the wall. Of course, my sweetest. Oh, feathers. Not glass. Dungeon guard. Your Grace? I bring bad news. The recent rains have soaked through our roofs. The pantry roof has collapsed, as well as some walls of our dungeon. Only one cell is currently functional. We should really fix those things before they get worse, otherwise we'll keep losing supplies. You will see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. When you meet people and talk to petitioners, your advisor makes a note about the encounter in your archives. You can see all the entries by clicking the Archives button. Flood damages. I have a wife and 3 kids. Okay. Who are you? Peasant. Your Grace, my daughter's wedding is at hand. Congratulations! The problem is, we don't have enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. What will my daughters-in-laws think of our family? We want to hire a band, buy some of that fancy wine on the market. We would only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. This is gold, and this is supplies. Army. Happiness? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I have it right now. You can't have a marriage without the music and something to kill the thirst. Okay, happiness went up, those went down. Okay. Oh yes, the thirst's the worst. We will show these peasants what a real feast looks like. Haha! You are a peasant. Entry completed. Who are you? Another peasant. Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We want to ask you for 7 gold to help us gather tools and resources required to build an inn. We could really use a new place to rest after a long day of work. Okay, so here's the thing. So I've done Reign and Sort the Court. And this is one of those things where it could be like Grandma, who you give coins to open a soup kitchen and then she brings you profits. Or this could go horribly wrong. But I need to test it. The people who drive down this street are the absolute worst. Like, I've lived in a lot of places that have awful people and awful drivers, but like, the people who drive down this street specifically insist on revving their engine and like have modified their cars to be so ridiculous. Like, I don't think all the soundproofing in the world could keep the sound of their cars out of my apartment. I hate it. Anyway, I need to test out what consequences are going to be like in this game, and sometimes that means losing resources. So an inn could be beneficial. All right, surely we will. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay, peasant. Monsters! Beasts dressed in black. They came in the night, unseen, unheard, until they arrived. They attacked the village. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your Grace, I beg you, you must send your men, check what happened, find those responsible. Tell me more. Who are they? Bright red heads, short but sharp fangs. Hundreds of them, gleaming metal for their claws. We've never seen anything like this. Tell me more. Okay, you're just gonna say it again. Alright, my agent will check the village. The general should deal with these bandits easily. Thank you, Your Grace. Click on the glowing flower to advance the next week once you're ready. Sometimes you will need to see your family members before you can advance. Okay, feathers. Pigeons always bring the mess into the throne room. Alright, I have to go speak to my kid. I guess. She's wandering the walls. Hello, child. Oh, is that cat? Dusty. I'm gonna talk to the cat first, and then I'll talk to you, child. Oh, I can pet the cat! Any game that lets you pet a cat. Flawless. Okay. Lorsulia. Hello. Oh, it's you. You need to stop fighting with your sister. Do you want to talk about what happened in the gardens? No. I'm fine, Father. I can see something's wrong. Why won't you talk to me? Everything's fine. Don't you have things to do? Why didn't you want to play with us? You used to find the best spots, remember? Maybe I'm not 5 anymore? Hide and seek is a bit of a weird thing to be doing. These girls, she looks like she's at least 16. Asalia's been pretty nasty recently. I don't know where your sister learned to be so rude. Alright, I'll see you later. I'll leave you to it. Sure. Okay. Good talk. The gate looks very old. Can I just... Anyone with some strength could just barge through it. Okay, next week. This is your weekly summary screen. Here you will be able to see your kingdom's weekly income and expenses. You can buy upgrades and fixes for the castle in the left section. Fix pantry roof, fix market stall. Oh, okay. To buy an upgrade, simply click the button with the upgrade name and you will see the cost added to the summary. Okay. Probably better to fix pantry roof because they said we needed to do that ASAP. And then I don't have enough for anything else. Okay. Save and quit. Or continue. Grevno, week 2. General. Your Grace, no sign of the monsters. We did stumble upon these bandits, though. They were pillaging the village. Redhead, sharp teeth? A crest of Rodovia? I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts. Well, seems like we have one right here, too. Tell me. Whose banner are you bearing? Is it true that you're from Rodovia? Your man is right. Rodovia is my home. And soon yours, too. Ha! Why are you here? What were you and your men doing near the village? We're just making a living. One man might call it plunder, I would call it hard work. Who's your leader? Do you have a king? Or are you just a barbaric thief? We are a free people. We don't bow to kings or lords. Bold words for someone trespassing in another country. Bold and stupid. Alright, I've heard enough. Your Grace, we can't allow barbarians to stalk our lands. I have cat hair on my mouth. Plundering and killing innocent men? There is no question that justice needs to be dealt to this one. I only have one stall available in the dungeon. I could kill him, but then we might get a retaliation if he's got more people. If I put him in the dungeon, maybe later I can get more info out of him. Throw him in the dungeon. You will rot in a cell. Don't want to let me go, but you don't have the guts to kill? My friends will gladly hear about your cowardly decisions. I need to see Aurelia about this. Okay, banker. I'm here representing Bank de Florentini, Your Grace. I hear that your treasury has seen better times, but I'm here to help. How does this work? We understand that sometimes it's hard to be a king, and we want to do our best to help. We offer quick and easy solutions to give you a surge of gold or supplies, whichever you may be in need of. Our exclusive package offers 50 gold or supplies instantly available for your use. The bank only adds a small fee of 10 gold or supplies depending on the type of loan. If it's paid off in weekly amounts of 10 until you pay off your debt, Your Grace. We won't charge you any additional costs. Oh, last thing to note, we only do one type of loan at a time. So if you want to borrow gold, we can't lend you supplies until the first loan is repaid, and vice versa. And remember, the first loan is free of charge. You just pay back what you take. I'm not going to do that yet. Always happy to help. I want to just be sure. What do you make of this, Audrey? Radovians here? How would they get through the mountains? Why would they threaten a war? That's a lot of questions, but I need answers, Audrey. Forgive me, Your Grace, I'm just puzzled. It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties. Talk to old friends, see who could give us a hand. With our current resources, a war would bring certain defeat. I will make some preparations. Lorsulia. I bring news, Father. Asalia sneaked out at night last week. I ran into her while she was going back to her chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think. She wouldn't say where she'd been, but Sidani, as thick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning. Those two chit-chat all the time. They think I don't realize. Thick, don't speak ill of your sister. What's gotten into you, Lorsulia? Asalia sneaks out to some wedding, gets all drunk, but I'm the bad one all of a sudden? I'd better talk to Sally about this. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. Okay. Peasant. Your Grace, my dear son is nowhere to be found. My foot is falling asleep. Hold on. Ugh. I sit cross-legged more often than I don't. I'm going to go off camera for a sec as I adjust. Ah! That didn't really help. Can I, like, scoot this way a little bit? Coolio. That's going to be better. It's going to be good enough. Okay. Yes, a really daft little boy, but still, he is my son. I ask you to help us find him, Your Grace. Is there a chance you could do so? Ooh, my general will go to find... Our general will try to find your son. He'll ask around and see if he can track your son down. I hope he's still in one piece. You have my thanks, Your Grace. That was probably a bad idea. Hold on, give me a sec. My foot's like actually asleep. Lord Etten. My name is Etten. I'm the Lord of Branca, Your Grace. I'll be as straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back. The thing is, I tracked them down and I know where they are keeping her. I've planned everything. I just need your general to help me take her back. Or I could just pay the ransom. Either way, I will need your help, Your Grace. Can I give you the gold if I don't have the gold? No, I can't. And I can't give you a general because he's not here. So, I'm sorry, I can't. My general is occupied and my gold is running low. I wish you the best of luck getting your daughter back. And I wish you never find yourself in a similar situation. Keep your daughter safe, Your Grace. I will remember this. Should have come earlier. Hey, Pietro. Oh my god, my eye. Your Grace, I fear for my life. I think someone is trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone's following me. They want me dead. Who's they? I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything, right? I better be going. Bye. Okay. Let's go talk to whichever daughter it is that I'm supposed to talk to. What's in here? You're the one I'm supposed to talk to. Asalia. Yes, father? So I heard there was a wedding in the village. Considering the resources you spent to help them out with it, it definitely was. I wish you'd ask me first. I'm not angry, I just want you to be safe. Why would you be mad? Is it because I went to the market? Come on, I know about the wedding. Lorsulia told me what happened. How would she know anyway? Oh, of course, Sidani. Sidani. I have too much on my head. We're at the brink of war, people are constantly requiring resources, and I can't even tame my own kids. That would be a good start, one might say. Do you know what's out there? What could have happened if someone found a princess by herself in a village? All the drunkards, thugs. Nothing happened, father. I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. Lorsulia said you got drunk? That's a lie. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Ugh, Lorsulia. Since she turned 13, she thinks you will make her marry some fat, dumb prince and send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it would be for the best. Is that why she's been acting up lately? I suppose so. It doesn't change the fact that she's just infuriating. And it doesn't change the fact that you didn't stop with the name-calling. You were confined to the castle. No more visits to the market. You will not be visiting the market. What am I supposed to do inside these godforsaken walls? Ugh, stupid Lorsulia, I'll teach her a lesson. Stop with the names. I'd better talk to Lorsulia. I don't want to talk to my children. My children suck. Damn it, this is worse than I thought. The recent downpours have damaged a lot of buildings, Your Grace. While we still have space for prisoners, we should focus on buildings that need more attention. I've had a scribe write a list of things that needs to be fixed. You will see this in your weekly summary, Your Grace. This sounds like it's going to be costly. Yep. I didn't think a king would come down to the dungeons. An honor, truly. Enough of the games. Tell me what you know. Why are you here? I suppose that's one way of killing time in this murky den. You see, Bayron, that lunatic, thinks everyone will follow him. Keeps raving about some promise. One of the 7 kings will give him his daughter. He thinks he's got a chance at mingling with the royals. I still can't decide. Is he the mad one, or is it his followers? Who believe this bunk? Who are really insane? You will stay a while longer. Maybe you'll be useful. Yeah. Don't you worry about me. I will play with my friend here. Your Grace? By all the gods, that could have been me. Your Grace, do you see what happened here? If I was in the other cell, I would have been crushed. This is a sign. The gods have forgiven my sins. I shall serve the mighty ones. I will dedicate my life to those in need. I mean, if I could get out of here, please. Why are you here again? Oh, sir. I bumped into the innkeeper on the street and stepped on his toe. How dare you tell such falsehoods? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and didn't even have the gold to pay for it. I know the innkeeper, he was pretty upset. Oh yeah, I think I remember. Your Grace, I have been enlightened. I won't ever do such a stupid thing again. I will serve a higher purpose now. Just maybe let me out? Yeah, I hope you learned your lesson. You may leave. What? Really? The gods have truly chosen me? The gods have truly chosen me. I will go and spread their wisdom. Thank you, Your Grace. Our paths will cross again. I can feel it. I don't know. That could come back and bite me. The dungeons are a mess. I don't want to think what else is growing in here. It's quite pretty, though. Can I go over here, though? The barrels are empty. They used to store our wine. Okay. Castle wall. Is Lorsulia still up here? Because that'll make life easier. I think I need to talk to her today. Yep, she just hangs out on the wall, I guess. Hey, kiddo. Oh, it's you. Asalia told me what's going on. And why is that? You won't have to marry a stranger. Tradition says a girl your age needs a husband, but I promise you won't have to marry a stranger. We will make sure we know the prince well before the wedding. Time will show. Bye. I will check on you later. Okay. Now we go talk to the wife. Hello, wife. It's a nice bedroom. Darling. Foreign barbarians visit us this week. Radovians have come to Davern. One of their bandits was brought to the castle. Radovians? That can't be right. Do you think it's about our promise? I'm afraid it is. The bandit is in the dungeon. I already questioned him. It cannot be. Urk. Well, he said so himself. How would he know? 13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug. Bayron, wasn't it? Doesn't matter. After 13 years, a Radovian shows up at our castle. So, hold on. I gotta process this. Because Lusovia? Is that her name? She said... Is that my... Hold on. I'll be damned. Lorsulia. Lorsulia tattled on Asalia, saying Asalia was sneaking out and getting drunk. But I was under the impression that Lorsulia was the older one, because she looks older. She looks like 16. But Asalia said that ever since she turned 13. So is Lorsulia only 13? Why are we... I'm confused. Lorsulia will soon become a woman, and we will need to find her a husband. And Bayron the villain will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. What about the witch? Do you remember the curse? I don't even want to think about this. Let's just hope the curse is nothing but a hoax and see how things with the thug turn out. What now? What are we going to do? If Bayron ever shows up to claim our daughter's hand, hopefully no one will believe him. We just need to play stupid. Unless he shows up with an army. Don't be silly now. How could a commoner afford an army? Even we can't. How could Radovians get to Davern? Anything seems possible at this stage. You did send the bandit to the dungeons? I already told you I did, Aurelia. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, darling. It's just too much to think about. How are you holding up? I don't know. It's so unreal. Marry a prince, a lord even, but let her marry a thug? We can't do this. It'll be fine. I won't let them take her away. See you later. I'm terrified. I can handle this. Fine, I will stay here. I can't. You are putting a lot of faith in me. Okay. I have 1 gold. I still can't fix anything. But my supplies are doing okay. Can I get another general? Grevno, week 3. Oh, pigeon. Dear... Oh, is that my name? Eric? I thought that was just a fancy way of spelling Irk. The hair's doing a hair thing. Okay. Dear Eric, we have crossed the mountains. We will come for what was promised. For the gods have graced us with their strength. Bayron, the king of Rodovia. So they do have a king after all. And where there's a king, an army follows. What promise are they babbling about anyway? I don't know. Well, whatever their imaginings are, they'll probably come looking for them. The problem is, our treasury has seen better times. Seeking allies might be our best bet. I will let you get on with the audits, and I will make some preparations in the meantime. Preparations? I will be in your council chamber, Your Grace. Banker. I hear that your treasury is in the best shape, Your Grace. I want to offer my services. Okay, let's borrow some gold. We can offer 50 gold repayable over 5 weeks. Remember, the first loan is free of charge. Yep, let's do it. Perfect. Anything else, Your Grace? Nope. That's all. Happy to help. Great. Peasant. Your Grace, injustice and hunger have struck our village. Men dressed in black came and took our stock. Hardly anything left worth giving to the dogs now. I wanted to kindly ask for 7 gold pieces. Or 5 sacks of supplies, Your Grace. That way we can at least keep our children fed. Take supplies. Feed your children well. That will be enough. That will be enough. Okay, I think I explained this in another game, but then I cut it out because it was in this long part where I was frustrated and didn't want to keep it in. But I have a hard time reading out loud because my eyes move faster than my mouth does. So, I actually got tested for dyslexia. They said I didn't have it, but I got tested for it because I thought I had dyslexia with how my eyes read, but it's actually just part of ADHD. But my brain saw, like, I was reading the word, I'm pointing to the screen as if you can see it. I was reading the word enough, but my eyes had already moved on to and saw a couple. So they combined the words. And so half the time I can read in my head just fine. I often, I can skip words and make a lot of sense out of things even if I don't read all the words. But when I'm trying to say something out loud, I really have to, pay attention to what I'm saying, which is hard because I talk fast and I read fast and I want to read out loud as fast as I read in my head, but that's not really a possible thing for me. Anyway, that will be enough to keep us going for a couple weeks. Gods favor you. You're welcome. Merchant. I come with a business proposition, Your Grace. I need 12 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a new tavern in Branca. You see, the tavern will serve as more than just a way for locals to get drunk. The village is really well positioned. It has many visitors, but they never stay for long. A new tavern will change that and will guarantee a steady income. I will share the profits once I start making money on the business. This sounds good. Wonderful. You won't regret it. I'll get right to work. 8 solid tables, 13 beds. We should make a cheaper shared chamber. Oh, it's going to work so well. Oh, I have a business. Invest in a tavern. I got an achievement. Peasant. Your Grace, a disease is crawling in our village. It's nothing serious, I don't think, but fevers and sneezes are all over the place. It appeared out of nowhere, as if a dark force brought it upon us. Take some supplies. Give them out in your village. Make sure everyone has access to what they need. Thank you, Your Grace. We are beyond content. I hope that the spirits will keep you well. Okay, my nose is itchy. Do I have to talk to anybody? I don't think I have to talk to anyone. Tavern. Beloved son. Okay, well, I'm just gonna end it. There was, oh, that's right. Immediately forgot. I need to go talk to the, my person. Oh, here's my small child, Sadani. Hey there. Pumpkin. Pumpkin? That's new. I like it. Your Grace. Pick a nickname for... You shouldn't be playing in here. I always tell you not to play here. But this is my most cherished place in the fortress. Oh, you have the most finest items here, Father. So she must be like, what, 5? Please, let me stay here. I won't break anything, I promise. Go and play in the gardens. Father! Don't grumble. Go, go, go. I'll see you in the gardens later. Your Grace, I appointed a scout. He will let us know what we're up against. Meanwhile, we should invite King Talis. Talis? He might be able to help. Click on the Allies tab in the resource panel to view your potential allies. We can talk to the nearby lords. But first, I would suggest inviting Talus. Here you can view details of each of your potential allies. You need to have a pigeon available in order to send an invite. Great, Talus should visit us within a week. Cool. With his army, we should be able to repel Rodovia. Yeah, if he wants to like me. Okay, no matter what they come with. Thank you, Audrey. Okay. I have 39 gold. I should fix the market stall, because that'll give me 2 gold. And then we'll hold off on I don't want to go over eager and fix everything. Grenfno, week 4. I'm low on supplies. Okay. General. Your Grace, I have found the son of the peasant. He was lost in a nearby forest looking for home. He was weakened and thirsty, but should be back to full strength soon enough. Thank you, sir. Okay. King Talus. Hardly any light can get through these windows. The halls used to shine, Eric. Father! Look what she did! Azalea's put feces under my pillow. How can I ever wash it off? Why did you tell her I told on her? Can you not see that we have a guest? Go back to your chamber now. There's always people in here. We'll deal with that later. Scuffle off for now. But, ugh. If you can't even control your children, I'm still surprised. If you can't even control your children, then I'm surprised you still sit where you do. And that I still standing where I am. Forgive me, we have had a lot going on recently. I'm asking if you're going to make me stand here like a commoner. Oh, of course, let's talk in the council room. You have a lot of books. What can be so important that you couldn't just send me a pigeon? I will be straightforward with this. I need an army. Rodovia has threatened me and my family. Ha! Rodovia, here? Yes, they're simple men, untrained. Tell you what, I will give you 3,000 soldiers. My army can deal with anything they throw its way. What, just like that? Of course not, you see. My son Ivo has been crying and moaning to me about finding him a princess. He's always bothering me. It's about time he grew up. A wife would keep him busy, out of my way. Lorsulia would be good enough for him. She could teach him a thing or two. I also want access to the fine collection of books you have here. Plus, anything else you can find. You still seek cures for your wife? Her condition hasn't improved? Well, that does not concern you. You get an army, I get Lorsulia, and access to these books. So an army for a marriage in return. Yes, of course. You catch on quickly. I'll send my armies right away. Ooh. I just told Lorsulia she wouldn't have to marry a princess. Or, she's not going to have to marry a princess. I just told her she wouldn't have to marry a stranger. But I said we'd know that well, why do I keep saying princess? I just want this to be a gay romance. I said we'd know that fine. I will send an army straight away, but I want immediate access to the archives. The marriage can be organized later on. It's fine. Let me get lost in your books, then I will think... Let me get lost in your books, then. I think I will start from this room. Fine, you can find me in the throne room if you need me. Let's see, what do we have here? Great, you've made a new ally. You can try to make more allies by inviting other lords in the allies panel. Okay. When lords have news, a green icon will appear by their name, like this one next to Lady Ada. Okay, I'm inviting her. Am I done? I need to talk to Orly. She should be in her bedchamber. There is so much information that I need to keep track of. I could never be royalty. I could never have a substantial leadership position because the amount of things that you need... I can't even keep track of my own grocery list. Like, I could never. I could never. That's wild. All right. Aurelia, darling. Lorsulia's getting married. What? No? Did Bayron find us? We can't let him. Lorsulia will marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. I made a treaty with Talus. Marriage for an army in return. No, we cannot let her marry a barbarian. Eric, you said you would find a way. Wait, Ivo, that's good. That's great. Ivo's a prince after all, and if Lorsulia is married to Ivo, then Bayron can't do anything. Talus' army might simply scare them away. Oh, this is fantastic news, Eric. Wonderful. Who's going to prepare the wedding? Guests, menus. We need to decorate the throne room. We need to buy flowers and decorations, and we need a band too. Shush. I'll take care of that. We'll see how our treasury looks at the end of the week. Does Osulia know yet? No, I came straight to you. I see. She's been acting up lately. Maybe it's better if I tell her. Actually, no. You talk to her. I will get on with the preparations. Okay. I think things will turn out perfectly fine. Yeah. Thank you, my dear. See, I told you. Get some rest now. Fine, I'll stay here. I don't know if you should trust me in what I'm doing. I don't think she's gonna be happy with me. I think she's not gonna like my decision. But better a marriage than to be dead. Sometimes. Speaking as a not married person. Oh, it's you. There's something I need to tell you. We have no choice. You must marry Ivo, the Prince of Etana. I'm sorry. What do you mean? Don't I get a say in this? We need this marriage to secure an army that will defend us. A war is coming. So I'm going to be sacrificed? Did you even consider any other options? Did you even try to offer something other than your daughter? Well, I knew it. I knew the day I'm old enough you'd just sell me to the highest bidder. You've been waiting for this. You want to get rid of me, can you? I wish I was a common girl living in the village, having nothing to worry about, being able to marry the one I love, not some snob I've never met. Stupid wedding, stupid prince, you're stupid. If she's only 13, this is a totally reasonable response. She can't just be 13. There's no way she's only 13. I mean, there is a way. It makes sense, but, like, also I don't like it. Okay. Later that night, and it better be something important at this ungodly hour. Your Grace, Radovian forces have been spotted nearby. We should send our men to track them down. They've come for Lusulia, Eric. We must do something. Send a general to check this. Let's send Stan. I can't believe Stan is my general. We need to see what they're up to. Okay. Oh my god, look at everything. Okay. Let's fix... No. Time until wedding, 4 weeks. Okay, save and continue. No, week 5. What time is it? Maybe we'll go to week 6, unless something major happens. Yeah, we're gonna go to week 6. And then we'll be done, unless something major happens. But what have you learned? Radovians have formed stationary posts around our castle, Your Grace. Camps, if you like. They're planning their next moves. Destroying the post should damage their ability to form strategies, Your Grace. Although we have a prospect of an army, we shouldn't give them any advantage. You should take a look at the map, Your Grace. Send an agent to clear out these posts as soon as possible. Wait on my mark, General. I will instruct you where to strike. Yes, Your Grace. Radovian bandits have made camps around your castle. You need to send a general to eliminate these posts. To see a post, open up the map by clicking Map. Send the general by clicking Radovian Post and clicking on the magnifying glass icon. Exploring locations may result in gain of resources. In this case, we need to dispatch of the Radovian posts. You can send any agent to explore any location. Okay. Let's go this one. Wait, how do I... Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's the only one I have. General sent. Cool. What do you have to say? We'll be ready for the wedding in 4 weeks, Your Grace. The Radovians' posts need to be eliminated by then. And we still need to provide for people's needs. Striking the right balance between the two might be tough, if not impossible. With our current resources, we will need to prioritize. Okay, Lady Ada. Hello. Your Grace, you called for me. I always forget how beautiful this castle is, Your Grace. I really should visit Grevno no more often. Nevertheless, Your Grace, I have a favor to ask of you. Thanks, what can I do for you? There's a nefarious thief going from lord to lord, pretending like he needs help. He convinced other nearby lords to give him gold, including me. He says he's a merchant and his goods have been stolen. I'm sure he will visit you sooner or later. What did he look like? Was he wearing anything specific? He was wearing a dirty cream apron and a dark green shirt. And wearing a hat. I will keep an eye out for him. If I find him, I will send for you as soon as possible. Thanks, Your Grace. What do you want? Oh, I don't have to click on them in order. How can I help you, Pumpkin? I'm worried about Lursulia, Father. What will happen to her when she leaves? She promised she'd take care of me, but now she's leaving. Why would she lie? And what happens to Dusty? What about Dusty? Are you more concerned about Lursulia or the cat, Sidani? Both, truly. It's Lursulia's cat. She will probably want to take Dusty to keep her company. But if she didn't leave, then Dusty wouldn't have to go as well. I don't want her to leave. Can you talk to her? It's not exactly Lursulia's choice. I'm sure she would have preferred to stay. She would never leave you on purpose. Why does she do it then? If she'd rather stay, she should. Can you talk to her, convince her to stay? Of course, Sidani, I can try convincing her, but I don't think it will change a thing. I knew I could count on you. Thank you. Better check on Lursulia when there's time. Okay, Merchant. Let's talk to you. Your Grace, the tavern you helped me to establish is up and running. It's doing so well that it's not just a stop between long trips, it's more of a destination on its own now. As promised, I will now start sharing my profits with you. A whole 1 gold every week. That sounds fair, right? You must be joking. This is ridiculously low. I want 3. I think this will be fair for both parties. I guess you're right, Your Grace. 3 pieces of gold it is, then. It was worth a shot. Okay. Let's go with you. Hey. Your Grace, my son was found safe and sound. There were no words. Here's a little something. My wife has made a cake for you. A strawberry one, I think. Oh, it's my favorite type of cake. Thank you, Your Grace. That's not a cake, that's a pie. I'll just put this with the rest of my supplies. Hey, +1. Peasant. Your Grace, they took our cattle. Monsters will steal. Came in the night and took everything. Surely, there's plenty of... Oh my god. Sure, there's plenty of grass left now, but what good... Sure, there's plenty of grass left now, but what's the good of it if there ain't cattle to graze on it? Can you help us, Your Grace? Take supplies. That should replace your cattle and get you something to eat for a while. That's perfect. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay, I have to go talk to Lursulia again. I'm getting kind of tired of talking to her, to be completely honest. She's kind of annoying. My hands are cold. Lursulia's not up there. Maybe Sally will know she is. If she ran away, I'm gonna kill her. It's a little extreme, but like... Hey, Asalia. I'm trying to click on you. I'm trying to click on you. Yes, Father. Swords? Please tell me you haven't had a skirmish with Lursulia. She's far too soft for that. She wouldn't stand a chance. Let me be the judge of that. Show me what you got. Really? You'll fight with a girl? Let's go. I don't really know how to. Since I can't go to the market, I had to find something else to do. I just picked them up. Just swing your sword. Don't let your opponent hit you, and be quick. That's the basics. Am I holding it right? Ouch! Too slow. My turn. You've got quite an arm there, young lady. So tell me, Asalia, what's going on with you two? Still holding grudges? She's locked herself up in her chamber. What a baby. You did leave feces on her bed. Don't pretend like this is the reason she won't come out. Is this what will happen to me one day, too? You'll be 13 next year. So she is 13. We will get requests for certain. And no one wants a spinster. We will find you someone reasonable. I guess I didn't think of it before. This puts everything into a different perspective. I was angry at her for being so irritating, but now I'm angry at her that she's leaving me. I feel bad for her, but who will I vex now? Sidani is too young, it's not the same. I'm sure you'll find a way to occupy your time. I guess we should end it here. I was just warming up. Do you think we could do this again one day? Sure. I'll find you when I have a while. I suppose that'll be never then. I hardly do anything anymore. Talus would tell you otherwise, trust me. Father, I'm sorry. What I did to Lursulia wasn't fair. Don't apologize to me. I know. I feel like it's best to give her some time. I will make it right, though. Practice sword fighting. Aw. Don't do anything silly, Asalia. Do I ever? Hey, Sidani. Your Grace. How you doing? It's boring in here. Get over it. Wow. I don't know if you can hear that. That's the wind. Well, that's a car. Of course, the second I want to point something out, the car's like, nah, you were talking about sounds. I'm gonna be here. All right. Hey, Aurelia. Aurelia? Darling. How are the wedding preparations going? Do you need help with anything? I'm preparing some handmade decorations. I hope Lorsulia likes them. I'm sure she will. They're lovely, darling. The wedding is so soon and there's so much to do. I think we're going to have a roast duck and Calaisian salad. I don't know yet about the cake. I need to speak to Lorsulia about it. I'll let you work on the preparations. If you need anything, I'll be in the throne room. I'll see you later. Okay, end of the week. I have 30 gold. I think I have, can I buy something? Buy fabrics. Yeah. Wedding's in 3 weeks. I wonder if I get a fail condition if I don't buy everything. Alright, this is going to be the last week that we do. Yes, wife? Have you seen Lorsulia, darling? I think she's still locked up in her chamber. She's refusing to come out. I think it's best to give her some time. I don't know what to do, darling. The wedding is so close. I wanted her to help me pick the flowers, but she won't talk to me. I suppose you're right, though. I will get back to preparations. Of course, my sweetest. Okay, you. There's still time until the wedding. We should check out the Radovian post when there's a chance, Your Grace. Right. I need to do that. I did, though. Didn't I? Hold on. Let me... Because this is my general. Hey. No sign of Radovians at the East Post, Your Grace. There is nothing left behind. Okay. Your Grace, yet another village has been raided by Radovian forces. Should we aid them in their time of need? This could have great effect on people's contentment, Your Grace. We can't allow Radovia to threaten our land. But I can't... He said I needed to have the post cleared out before the wedding. Let's take a risk. We need to focus on what's important. We need to prepare for the final blow. Let's hope the Radovians don't strike again. Okay, merchant. What do you have there, merchant? Your Grace, I bring you a mixture that can cure illness. Works most of the time. Cures almost anything. You won't find anything better for 5 pieces of gold. No, thank you. I think I'll pass. Pass on such a fine product? But how can you know for sure that you won't need it soon? Oh well, I'll peddle it elsewhere. Okay. Pietro, the crazy one. Your Grace, I think I know that they are after me. Who are you talking about? Yesterday, when I went to my bed, someone was in my room. They moved the candles and left them on the windowsill. I never leave my candles on the windowsill, Your Grace. Okay. Now let's send the general. Okay, is that all? No. It said 0 weeks. Whatever. Do I have to talk to anyone? I think that was the last week that I had to pay my thing. Time until wedding, 2 weeks. Theater. Okay. I mean, we're doing okay. I'm going to leave it here, though, because it's been an hour. Didn't really feel like it, but that's what I wanted out of a game. This is fun. I am only on week 6. I don't know how easy it is to lose this game. I've so far not lost it, so it seems like I'm doing okay. I think, though, because I've played games like Reigns and Sort the Court before, I have kind of an understanding of where I need to go. The choices have been a little bit... It's one of those things where it's like the choices seem like they're foretelling enough where you can decide whether it's a good choice or not. I haven't really run into too many resource problems. And I like that there's the additional mechanic of like going to locations and talking to people, but also like having to go onto your map. It just adds a little bit of extra gameplay instead of just like picking a response. And I like that I don't really have to do anything. I can just click with my mouse. So let me save and quit and go back to the title screen. All right. So there's also a sequel, which is cool. So this has been Yes, Your Grace. If this feels like a game that you'd be interested in, the link to the game will be in the description. And you can go make different choices and see if you get different results. I'm sure you do. Maybe you will be prosperous and maybe your kingdom will fail after 3 weeks. Who's to say? Anyway, if you like this video, you know, feel free to share it, give it a like, give it a comment, hit subscribe, whatever you feel inclined to do. And I've been Fox, and this has been my collection inspection, and I'll see you in the game we inspect next. Bye!